stinging and tingling, and it says it's gonna give you plumper lips. This is the real deal. This is the latest innovation that Liz has come out in the clean beauty world. It is called Lip Mirage XL. It is plumping. It is fuller lips. It is blurring the lines and wrinkles. It's even defining your beautiful lips. And it's going to bring that beautiful rosiness back to your lips. Because it's the world launch, Liz is going to put it on sale for us. And we're going to do $14.95. But Liz, it's clear. So this is able to give you that natural, beautiful pout that we used to have.
Exactly, because as we get older, right, we know that our lips get thinner, they get drier, we lose the color, they almost start to turn under, and then we even, especially if you're over 50, we start to lose the shape. My fabulous chemist said, okay, Liz, so there's a new technology. It's called plant-derived triple complex collagen. And I was like, wait, back it up a little bit. That was a lot to absorb. She's like, there's a new way that you can actually help redefine the lips, add volume, plump the lips, define the lips, and bring out your natural rosy color. You think about children, like your son, Tina, playing outside. Then they run inside, right? They've got the rosy cheeks, rosy. Wait until you see, because if you have gray lips, because it happens to all of us, we start to lose the color, right? And our lips get thinner and thinner and thinner. To have something that is clean beauty, that is pushing collagen, because that's, you know, you think about collagen for the face, right? We know we lose collagen as we age, especially when you go through menopause. Same happens with our lips. So this is a collagen complex, triple powered, that when you put it on the lips, you're like, okay,
look at that.
I feel a little like a fan's blowing on me. Guess what? It has the cryo chill technology. All of you remember last summer we had the cryo technology in a body cream? Guess what? You have it in this. So Tina, it keeps you cool and plumped and juicy. Look at those lips. So if you are, like so many of us, in the over 50 club, and you're saying, Liz, yes, dry, thin, aging lips, right? We were just talking about raisins earlier. Same applies with our lips. We actually lose the shape. You know, if you're looking in the mirror and you're saying, wow, I used to have more of a defined line, this is gonna give you more of a defined line. You put it on in the morning, Tina, and then you can, you know, wear it alone, or you can put something else on top if you want. But your lips are juicy, they're hydrated, they're fuller, they're plumper, and they're cool, Tina.
Look at this.
All day.
And I love, because I looked down and I was like, is she calling this a gloss? What is she calling this? A glaze is the perfect word to explain this, because it's not thick or tacky or drying that glaze over your lips. It just is so smooth. This is what I'm saying. That plumping of that collagen, that's that loss of what Liz was talking about, getting it back in that plant-derived, being able to get nourishment, moisture. I've never even heard anybody talking about giving us that definition back, Liz. But yes, girl, that's like the first thing that goes away. We start, that cupid's bow goes away. Everything starts to kind of meld into its own, you know, whatever we're gonna end up with on our lips. But you're just bringing it back to what we've always loved and wanted.
Yes, so I was talking to a host this morning, Tina, who came into my green room, and she had nothing on her lips, and you could definitely tell, like, her upper lip was almost gone. Her bottom lip, like, she had no lip product on whatsoever, and I gave her one, and she was like, Liz, I've read about it. I know it's not in my show, but could I try it? And I said, yeah. Oh my gosh, by the time she got out, she walked away, and she was going to do her show, Tina, her lips looked insane.
Before she even left your green room?
Rosy. Exactly. Exactly. In a matter of minutes, you can see it. So if you look at the model, I don't know if we can like line her up a little bit, but look at her lips. You can see the difference.
Look at this. And even the lines and the wrinkles, right, Liz? When we're talking about as we age, those kind of lines and wrinkles from just drinking and talking and anything else we've been doing, all of that is going to be able to plump those lines and wrinkles just around the lips as well.
Exactly. I don't know if the model, there we go, we can close the lips a little bit. You can see, so if you're like that before and you're saying, you know what, my lips are thinner on the top, I've lost the color, give me something that is pushing collagen into my lips, defining my lips, adding volume. So Tina, there's something different between just plumping with not clean beauty that you have to put on every 2 hours that ends up sucking the moisture out of your lips. This does the opposite. This is volumizing, plumping, and look at the definition of her lips.
Look at that you're saying, the pigment of her lips. This is clear, by the way. If you're just looking at this, it's clear. Now, I added it even over my lip color, and I'm already feeling the effects of it. So, ooh, those are my lips. They came back to me on camera. Listen, they came back to me, and I was like, whose lips are, I was like, those are my lips. Look at that definition. Look at this. Being able to, and this is so world launch. I think mine is back in Florida. It hasn't even made it up here to Pennsylvania with me. So I was like, I cannot wait to get out here. I already had a lip color. Look at this. Oh yeah, go tight, girlfriend.
So if you, yes, even if you have a lipstick on or a lip gloss on, you're like, uh-oh, I forgot to use my Lip Mirage. You put this on and you're like, hello.
Look at that.
I just got new lips. The lips just walked into the room.
That looks like fake lips.
World launch, Tina.
Are those my lips?
I know.
I think somebody said those look like AI lips. Brian, those are my lips. Would you like to borrow some of this? I can't believe you guys were able to come up with this formula, Liz. Give us something that addresses so many things, but it's cooling. It's not all of that, any lip plumper that you have ever used in your life. And if you were like, it didn't do anything, I hated the way it felt, or I hated the way it stung, or any of that, give this a try. It has never been, literally nobody has seen this before. It just launched from Liz. And if you're not putting a clean beauty brand on your lips, there's like some crazy statistic out there about how much of the stuff on our lips that we eat in a year. It's wild. So I want you to try this out. She put it on sale as a gift to all of us so that we can all try the latest thing that Liz has been working on this entire time. And I know you, Liz, you would never ever put a lip product out unless you have perfected the formula.
You're absolutely right, because the world doesn't need another lip plumper. There's a million on the market. I will tell you though, when this sells out, just be patient, because it will sell out. We might go for a little while without it in stock, but be patient.
Over 1,000 ordered, Liz. Over 1,000 ordered. That's how much we love this, and we trust you, and we know how much you have our best interest. By the way, something not even in the show, but I asked them if they would bring it up because I saw the phenomenal deal. Her crepe smoothing body butter.